Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm gonna be answering some questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram. So you guys asked a lot of questions, a lot of good questions, I'm not gonna lie. And some of them are like crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna answer all of them, but I'm gonna try. The first question I'm going to answer is, how do you feel about this generation of young kids compared to us growing up in the 90s? Now, I like that question because the way things are now are like totally different from when we was growing up. Like back in my days in the 90s, like it was really no social media. So like kids was really kids. Like we were watching cartoons, watching like the things that we watch on TV wasn't no Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. Everything is just like, everything is for social media, that everybody has to see what you're doing. You have to live your life for everybody, basically. That's what it seems like, and that's just crazy. Like kids nowadays got it like good and not in a good way. Like you have to really like grow up very fast nowadays, and you really can't be a kid, and it's crazy to me. So when I have my kids, I'm really like gonna do my best to try to make them grow up how I grew up, even though it's gonna be hard because everything's technology, social media. But this generation is very corny, even down to the music. It's just very corny. Like everything is so totally different, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. Someone said, what's my pet peeve? My pet peeve is liars, I think. I just can't stand when someone lies to me, and then when I know that they're lying and they're like consistently lying, and I know that they're lying, and I'm telling you, like, I know that you're lying and you're gonna keep lying. It's just like, just tell the truth, like, get over it.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you lying for? Are you currently happy?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's like am I happy relationship wise, life wise, whatever. But I can say right now, the space that I'm in right now, I'm happy with myself, because right now I'm putting me first in doing what I have to do for me, and I ain't gonna let nobody get in the way of that. So am I happy? Yeah, I'm happy. My biggest fear, I think my biggest fear is, I want to say, I don't really know what my biggest fear is. I guess my biggest fear in life is not accomplishing my goals and leaving this earth not doing what I feel like I'm destined to do. So that's probably my biggest fear. What's on your bucket list that you have yet to achieve? Become a millionaire.
What the what? What a money reside? What a money reside?
I'm pushing my age that I'm pushing, and I feel like I knew all along what I wanted, but I never pursued it. I always procrastinated or had an excuse for why I didn't do it yet. So me being a billionaire and starting my own business and just doing what I'm supposed to do, that's what's on my bucket list. I need to become a millionaire. Some stupid person said E&J or Alizé. I never had Alizé, but I did have E&J apple. So I'm gonna go with E&J but I do not drink that. That was back in my crazy old days. Thank you very much, person who asked that question. Another question. That's another good question. Why do guys always take good girls for granted? I personally cannot answer that question because I'm not a guy, and I have yet to even understood why they do that. Like, if you have a good thing, why would you jeopardize that? With some guys, I just feel like, my opinion, I'm gonna say my opinion, please don't mind my nails. I just think that it's a maturity thing. Like, guys haven't grown up yet, so if they know that they could have any girl, some guys are still immature, so it's just fun for them to just dip and dab. I guess that's just my opinion. So another question. If you're in a relationship, do you go to a single person for advice or a person in a relationship? I feel like that depends, because I feel like some people that are single, they can actually give you good advice because they've been through things, so they know and they choose to be single because what they've been through, they just, they have different standards. And I'll go to a person that's in a relationship if their relationship is healthy and I see that it's like relationship goals. Like, I know people have their problems, but if I see that the person is really for that other person, then I'll go to them for advice, like, how can I get like this, Yeah. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? So I've been wanting to do YouTube for like years, like 5 years now. But I guess I just felt like nobody's gonna watch it, or the channels that I was watching, the people that I was watching, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get like that. Like, that's just impossible, and I wanted to do makeup. I started learning how to do makeup, and I just wasn't where I wanted to be with doing the makeup. And I still feel like there's a lot of things I need to learn about makeup and stuff. But, I just was just like, I need to just go for it. I gotta stop thinking negative and just do what I want to do, and that's something where I can make money doing what I love. Like, why not? Do you want kids, and how many? Yes, I do want kids, and if you watch my first video, you'll know that I want 4 kids. I want 2 girls and 2 boys. What kind of content should we be expecting on your channel? Any pranks? Well, I plan on doing like tutorials on my makeup. I plan on doing challenges, pranks. So yeah, that answers yes, pranks. Just vlogging, just showing you my everyday life, getting to know me, and yeah, and whatever comes along, comes along. Would you rather a man in the house playing their game instead out all night with their friends?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I'd rather him be in the house playing his game because, I could take his attention off that game. See, when you're outside, I don't know what you're really doing. So if you're here, but to me, I know where you're at, you're safe. Why not? It's just me. Do you have trust issues? I feel like I do. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I've been in some crazy relationships, like, and not even just with like people that I mess with, even like with family members. So my trust is like, I really have like a guard up, and you really have to like break it down. I have to trust you enough to break it down. So I really yeah, my heart is really locked down. So yeah, I do have trust issues. Sorry. Would you do an open relationship? No, I would not. I don't believe in stuff like that. I do not want to share the person that I'm with somebody else, even though people cheat, but you know, like, no, I'm not okay with that. No. What are your biggest dreams for 2021? So I really want to start my business. I want to get that like going like ASAP, and I know it takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm really ready to put in the work to do that. So I don't like working for people. Like, it's like as I'm getting older, I want certain things out of life. I want to do different things. I want to travel the world, and I feel like I need to start doing those things, and I'm holding myself back. So I just really need to get on board and start my own business. So 2021, I just really want to start my own business. Is it gay if a guy wants to use a dildo on you in bed?
Yeah, boy.
I don't think that a guy should use a dildo. I feel like a vibrator is better, it's more fun. Like, it's like, what you using a dildo for? I just personally don't like it. I don't think that it's gay, but I just feel like, you know, you have your stuff, use your stuff. But a vibrator, it just brings more excitement. So if you're using a vibrator, yeah, more fun. What was your weirdest experience during sex?
You in my business? Yeah, don't do that. Anywho.
I guess, okay. So I might get in trouble for answering this question, but one time I was, you know, having sex, and we was using a vibrator, and you know, he was using a vibrator, and he was using a vibrator for like a little minute, and he stopped and was like, "You don't feel that?" And like, we in the mood, and I'm like, "Yeah, I feel it." And he's like, "It's stuck." So I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "It's stuck inside of you." It was like the little bullet, and I was like freaking out, like, "What do you mean it's stuck? Like, take it out, take it out." Panicking. So he couldn't get it out at first. I'm like, "Oh my God, this is embarrassing. Like, we're gonna have to like go to the hospital." And like, how am I gonna tell him like, "Oh, we was having sex and a vibrator got stuck inside of me"? Like, it was crazy. So that was like very weird, very, very weird. Somebody said, when you plan on having a baby? It's a lot of baby questions in here too. I plan on having a baby before I'm 30, God's willing. It's not easy for everybody. So I do want kids, and I do want them now because I'm pushing 30, so I need to get it rocking. So yes, I do plan on having babies. What do you consider a toxic friendship and relationship? I feel like a toxic friendship is when all you guys do is argue, and you feel like you can't trust that person, and that person is talking about you to other people, or not defending you, or even not even like being there for you, as in your goals or your accomplishments, not congratulating you, or not even being there, being a part of anything. A toxic relationship is the same thing, basically not supporting you, cheating, no trust. Yeah. What's your most embarrassing moment? I think my most embarrassing moment is I had got a ticket for my car, and I went to the court to go fight it. And if you guys know, when you go into court, you're like in a little small room with like some people in the courtroom, and you gotta go up to when the judge calling, and you have to go up to the thing. So I went up to the thing, I finished whatever, and I had my period. And all I know is when I like walked out and I went to the bathroom, my whole freaking back of my pants, and I had on blue jeans, had blood on it.
Ew. Ew.
out of blood, but it had blood in it. So that was so embarrassing. Thank God I had a sweater that day, but I know everybody in the courtroom already saw it, and I was just like, oh, this is so embarrassing. I hope nobody caught this on video or whatever. So that was very embarrassing. That's nasty and embarrassing. Don't judge me. Thank you. Do female cancers love hard? I'm a Cancer, and I feel like we really do. And I have it on the back of my neck, love hard. I really, really, once I love you, like, it's a wrap. Like, I really love you. I really care about you. I'm overprotective. So everything is, like, very sensitive to me. So yes, to me, I'm a female Cancer, and I'm sensitive. I don't know about everybody else, but the female Cancers that I do know, they're sensitive too. So I say yeah. Why females buy guys things just to ask for it back when they mad? Just to be petty, because sometimes you guys can be very annoying. I don't do that, but I know, like, how that can be. It don't mean that we really want it back. I just, you know, you're annoying. How many times a week are ladies supposed to give their man sex? Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll say 4 times a week, because the hardworking women, you know, be tired sometimes. So all the time we can't be just throwing it back. Like, you know, like, that's messing up your walls and stuff. Like, let me get a break. So I'll say 4 times a week. How do you keep a strong relationship? I feel like keeping a strong relationship is all about communication, spending time with each other, trusting each other, keeping a spark, going out, going on dates, sex, God, you know, just spice the sex up, you know, do different things, try to role play, just showing a person that you really love them. I just feel like to keep it strong, you should always, like, show that person that you like them before you love them. Like, you know, when you like somebody, like, you're doing everything to get their attention, you're doing everything to, like, get them, and then, you know, keep doing those things to keep that person, like, yeah, this, you know, to make that person know that you're into them and you love them. So that's what I say. If you win the lotto, would you stay with the person you're with? Yeah, I would. I got a few more questions that I'm gonna answer. I mean, these are some good questions. Some questions I really have to sit and think about. Like, I never even thought about these questions to, like, answer them. But yeah, they're really good questions. Somebody said, what's your boyfriend name and how y'all met and how long y'all been together? My boyfriend name is and we met in high school and we've been together for 6 years. Person asked me that. Is it gay if a man stick his finger in your butt? No. He could put his thumb in my butt. Let me stop. Kids, don't watch this. Somebody said, why do you think you're Guyanese? I don't think I'm Guyanese. I know I'm Guyanese. Okay. You're just a hater. I'm going to answer one more question. What are 5 places you want to live? Well, I have 2 right now. Is Atlanta and LA. And if I had to, like, really, I would move to Puerto Rico. A lot of people think I'm crazy because I want to move to Puerto Rico, but I love Puerto Rico. I could vacation there every year. It's so beautiful, and I really feel like I can live out there. So Puerto Rico, that's not 5, but it's 3 for right now. I just have to travel the world more, so that's 3 for y'all. So yeah, those are all the questions that I have answered. Sorry. Yeah, so that's a wrap for this Q&A. I appreciate everybody who asked me their questions, and I hope that I answered it good enough for you guys. We can do another Q&A sometime in the future if you want. Just hit me up and let me know. Follow me on social media. I am Keemz L, And just make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I can't wait to give you guys more content, come with some pranks, challenges, and all that crazy stuff. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. So until next time, later.